So you got your hustle, so your money is safe.
Yeah. But, safe for me, which is the most dangerous. But
that's smart of you to be like, look, I know myself. I know that, yeah, I will bet a Malaysian banker on a coin flip for everything that I have. Let me go protect myself for myself.
Exactly.
But the most interesting thing you have is what we're going to talk about today, which is the online gambling. Yes, sir. Because you're right. We're done with casinos, bro. Yeah. We're done with brick and mortar. What are you doing?
Yeah. This is an interesting topic. This is an interesting turn of events in my life.
Of course. This is Mikki in the third iteration.
Yeah. So
tell us what's going on with that, Bubbas.
So I hate online casinos more than I hate brick and mortar casinos. Every online casino in the world, the owners have reached out to me. You name an online casino, almost guaranteed I've spoken to the owner. Like, he straight up hit me up like, let's make a deal, right? Like, you got, I don't want to drop names, but anyway, so you got like these big influencers.
But where are some, how many of these online casinos are there? Because we know sports betting and online gambling is exploding all over the world.
Yeah.
What's like the market cap for it? How many real casinos online are out there?
There's a lot. Because you know what I found through this journey that I never cared enough to learn about was micro communities, right? Mm-hmm. So like in Turkey, for example, online gambling is an entire nationwide lifestyle, but it's also illegal in Turkey. So they have like this whole community of Turkish people that facilitate online gambling from a nearby country.
Wow.
Right. So this is something I didn't know because who cares? Like, I don't care. I hate online casinos. Right. Why would I even know?
Right.
So through this journey of all these online casinos saying, yo, we'll give you this money. We'll give you this money. And the money was NBA money. It was crazy money.
What are we talking? Like tens?
More than tens. The highest I ever was offered was $4 million a month.
For how many months? Just in perpetuity?
Indefinitely. We didn't even get that far in the details. Right. It was like, we're going to give you $4 million a month. This is what we want you to do every month. Right. And I go, I can do half of those things. I will never do those other half, but here's some things that I will be doing.
I will never let Jason love my wife. I don't care how many millions you give me.
Yeah, so they were like, we want you to promote and tell people this. And I go, I'm not going to tell people that, I'd be like, that's a lie. I'm not going to say that one. They're like, okay, you don't say that, but say this one. And I go, well, that's also like not a lie, but it's going to hurt the followers. So for me, I don't think people should gamble at all. Yeah. Right. It will always hurt people before it helps it'll almost never help. Right. So they're like, hey, you can't say that it'll hurt people. You can only say, hey, you should come gamble on this site. Right.
Right.
I don't want to do that. And they go, well, you have to if you want the $4 million a month. And I go, how about this? How about the reason you contacted me is because you think I'm the most influential gambler in the world, right? I've gotten to this place by doing me, by being me and being true and however I want to portray that, like however I want to tell my thoughts to the world is working, which is how you found me and you contacted me. Let me keep on keeping on. They go, well, you can't say this, this, and this. And I go, but those are my biggest things. The thing is, I know the casinos cheat. They know that I know they cheat. So when I want to expose them for cheating, I'm like, you guys don't have to cheat. You will still be printing money. You still have a house edge. People are always going to come back for more. They're going to keep coming back to their broke. You don't have to take these like unspoken edges. You don't have to. And I want to, if I find it, I want to look at your software. I want to look at your back end. I want to look at your RTP. RTP stands for return to player. So on slot machines is the easiest way to understand this. They can set their slot machines, and real casinos in Vegas do this too, to a range on how much money they want to return to the player. So usually they'll do, the range usually is like 92 to 98% RTP. So for every $100 you put in, you're destined to lose between $2 and $8, depending on how the casino set up that particular slot, right? And most people are aware of this. What they're hoping for is they hit the jackpots, but they don't know that even the jackpots can be rigged, right? So I said to these online casinos, I go, listen, I'll take your $4 million a month. And a lot of them offered me between 1 and 4, but the highest I got was 4, right? I'll take your X amount of millions a month and I'll do all the stuff, that we, like half the stuff that you want me to do that we'll agree to. I'll do all that stuff. But you can't tell me that I can't tell the people that this particular jackpot is unbeatable. They will never hit the jackpot. You have it set. I know it. I want to look at the software and I want to show to the people factually that they'll never hit that jackpot. They go, you can't slander and you can't libel. And I go, you're lying, everybody.
Yeah, you're not. slander or libel. You're lying. It's how you make a living is by literally cheating.
Yeah, that's what I think. You're defrauding everyone.
Well, you just said setting the machines in Vegas. Forget online for a second. Yeah. They can literally decide how much money to give you back.
Well, they do.
Yeah, that's how much these machines are not luck.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
And you know what's so crazy is like gambling addiction is so fun and real and widespread. We all know the house programs it. So the machines and the jackpots are fake and they're all going to be down at the end, but it's like a psychosis that it's like we fraud ourselves too.
Yeah.
That's another way to think about it. That's 100%. Almost like a counter argument to what you're saying. That like, I don't want to lie to the people. Well, we all kind of delude ourselves in a way.
Yeah, but we do it because they created an environment to allow the psychosis, if that's what we're going to call it.
They do. And they've unleashed gambling addiction.
Yeah.
Since they've made it legal in all these places. I've seen it to my own friends.
It's encouraged. I mean, it's perpetuated. They're breeding it. They want it. And it's encouraged. You know, we have commercials for gambling. We have the shiny lights, the pamphlets, the email, all this. They don't have that for drugs.
No. Or cigarettes.
They stopped doing it with cigarettes.
Yeah. So, okay. How do you know? How do you know? Or do you have the sophistication to be able to look into their software and be like, oh, no. This is.
That's easy. That's not even the hard part.
How do you do that?
Well, first of all, I am fairly aware of what's happening, right? So I can see it from the interface, right? I go, oh, this is an anomaly. That's probably not kosher. And then I have a team of like, these guys way smarter than me. First of all, I'm an idiot. Let's just get that out of the way.
I'm like the team though. You got the team of dorks.
Yeah. I'm a real idiot, but the people around me are so smart.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, this is what I recognize. They go, it's most likely based on our history, one of the following answers. If they were to give us access to the back end, it would take us 2 seconds. We figured out which slot it is. And if it doesn't meet any of those slots, then it was just a mathematical anomaly. And like, you got a bad run. Right. I go, all right, cool. Like we can do that. So I go, hey, online casino, me and my guys want to come in. Can we check the software? We're looking for one of 3 answers. They go, no, I can't let you do that. And I go, what do you mean? Because if it's none of those 3, then it was an honest game and I just had a bad run of cards. I go, what are you worried about? They go, we can't say what we're worried about, but you can't come in. I go, what do you mean? They go, yeah, I can't do that. I go, all right, guys, I got to tell the people, right? And they go, well, we also can't pay you $4 million anymore. Wow. And I go, okay, next. Yeah. The next guy come in, offer me whatever, and so on and so forth. So
you turn them all down so far.
Yeah. Well, I was willing to do it, but they had to allow me to like share the truths.
Now, why don't they ban you? Like, are they scared that you're going to take their money and figure them out the way the Vegas brick and mortars did?
They don't have to ban me. Well, all they have to do is not allow me to make an account. That's the first. Right. It's like not allow me. There's a few that I have made accounts on to play around. Plus, I can use other people's accounts. Like it's really hard to track that stuff. But what they do, they have all this tracking software to gauge the betting style. Right. So first of all, the first thing they do is they keep you really low limits in the beginning. So if you're a sharp player or an AP advantage player or whatever it is, like a winning gambler, they figure it out by allowing you some exposure. They'll be like, everyone who starts can only bet maximum like $200 a hand. You know how hard it is to like win a lot of money, $200 a hand? It's like impossible. But their software will pick it up right away. They go, this guy is winning. Do not extend his limits. Matter of fact, close his account. So I go, okay, we'll close his account and then he'll open one under Johnny Mitchell's name. And then they'll see the same thing. And they don't even have to know that we're related. As an independent account, they just go, this is a winning account. Close it down. Close it down.
Right. So what's the workaround?
So, okay, so there's 2. The first is, which I think I talked about on episode 1, I've been funding all of my fans gambling to let me use their accounts.
Right.
We are crushing.
Okay.
We are god dang printing money.
Hell yeah.
You want to see what I paid out to fans so far?
Yes. Can I tell the people? Or you want me to keep it?
Yeah, I don't care. Go ahead.
Want me to keep it proprietary?
Nah, go ahead. I don't care.
So you're doing exactly online what you've been doing in Vegas.
Sort of. There's a little bit more to it than just that. It's not like so cut and dry. Right. There's quite a process to it. But the short answer is I'm funding 100% of the gambling. 100%. So if there's a loss, I pay for it. And if there's a win, I chop it up with whatever fan let me use their account. So you can see here. So this is what it is. Let me just show you like this. Can the mic hear me? Yeah. Good mic still? So I started October 8th was my first ever. I started with, 4 accounts on October 8th, right? Now, this is up to date. These are all the accounts I have.
He's just scrolling. He just keeps going. Thousands now. Yeah.
Right? Now look what our total payout is to the fans.
Okay, go to the very end of that Google Sheets.
Hold on. It gets updated every Tuesday, so tomorrow it'll be a bigger number, but so far paid out.
That's solid. That's in 6 months.
$1 million. Yeah.
Wow. And what's the average? Well, they're gambling with your money. You're gambling for them with your money.
Yeah.
So what do you think you put into that?
What a great question. I actually don't know because the money's always working.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's say,
Right.
I'm gonna try to simplify it so it's digestible.
Yeah.
Right. Let's say that in this hour that we're in now, my team has placed $1 million in wagers. Right.
Right.
And we won.
And that's just for today.
Let's say for like this hour right now.
Oh, this hour.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just say, right?
Wow.
So for this hour, we've placed $1 million in wagers. And let's say that we've won, I don't know, 80% of it,
Mhm.
right? So there's some loss there, but we're still profitable, right? So in that profit, well, in the next hour, whatever time it is now, so starting at 6 o'clock, between 7 o'clock, we place another $1 million. So we've had playthrough of 2 million, but there wasn't ever really 2 million at risk. It's the same million twice,
Of course.
but we made our profit off hour from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
And are you running this 24 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
So
is that
a lot of it is sort of automated. It's not, there's a man behind all of it. And I'm behind the man behind the system, you know?
Sure.
But a lot of it is automated.
Yeah. And is $1 million, is that a pretty normal input for an hour?
No, it's less than $1 million because we don't have enough counts. If I had more accounts, bro, I'll do 10 million in an hour.
Oh, so this is not a money issue. This is an accounts.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Listen, we're printing money. We're guaranteed to win. That's not my concern. We need more accounts because don't forget the accounts will get banned 100%.
Right.
It's not like if they get banned, it's when they get banned.
So you need a constant influx of new accounts, new people.
That's the link that I post on my Instagram once every couple of months that says, do you want me to gamble for you with my money? Click this link and fill it out.
Yeah. After episode 1, the most fan reach out we've ever had was people DMing me saying, hey, please let me talk to Mikki. And it was a desperate please. It was, I'm begging you, put me in touch with them. And it's easy. The link was in the description.
So that's what that link is for. It's for a constant refill of accounts.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what is is there a difference in the way the game is played? You know, I don't gamble at all. Like I'm a moron when it comes to any kind of gambling or game, card game, casino game. Is there a difference in strategy in the online gambling versus brick and mortar?
Yes, there is. It's because the rules of the game are different, online versus brick and mortar. So for example, this is a rule that I hate, but it totally changes how the game has to be played. In blackjack, if the dealer has a blackjack, there's only certain providers that will tell you before let me back up. I'm sorry. If you play in a brick and mortar casino, and the dealer has a face card or an ace, the very first thing they do before asking anybody for an action is they check that little mirror there to see if they have a blackjack. Because if they do, they have to open it, clear the cards, and take all the money, and no action gets made. Online, most providers don't know if they have a blackjack, and they don't check till the hand is done. So if you're dealt a 20 or an 11, don't matter. They let you play through your hand. Every single hand they let you play through. Then the dealer will open and go, oh, I have blackjack. I don't care all the work you guys just did. You all lose and scoop your money. So it definitely changes this.
So is it more fair, less fair, or is it just different? Like
it's really just different.
Is it more difficult?
It's not that it's more difficult. It's that, well, first off, if you're counting cards, it makes it a little more difficult, especially because it's hard to get a reserve table online where it's easier in brick and mortar. So there's just more cards to kind of keep track of, but it's a double-edged sword because it also helps you get a better count before your next cards are dealt. And it's not that it's harder or better or worse. It's just different. So if my math is based on a blackjack being exposed as soon as it's dealt, and now I switch to a game where the blackjack's not shown until the hand is complete, I have to slightly adjust how I'm playing it.
Right. How big is your team?
It's pretty big. We're international.